Hi everyone. In this video, we will be demonstrating how pay policies are set up and used within OrangeHRM. A pay policy is a set of rules and guidelines that govern how salary payments are given to employees. If we start from the dashboard in OrangeHRM and navigate to the attendance module and select pay policies currently, you can see that there are some pay policies already created in the system. Here you can see the name of the pay policy, the start date, the job title, the location, the subunit, and the employment status. Let us now see how to create a policy. Click the Add Pay Policy option. In the next screen, you need to define the name of the pay policy and select the relevant pay period, whether it is every other week or on a monthly, semi-monthly, or weekly basis. Next, you need to select the date from the first pay period start date to start the pay policy. Select a starting date for the pay policy. When you click on this dropdown, you can see an option for the daily, specific day, weekly, or consecutive days rules. The specific day rule option enables organizations to set pay policies for specific days. Scenario 1, employees should work for 8 hours on a regular basis per day, and if they exceed these hours based on the policy, their base pay should be increased. For completing 8 hours of work, the employee will receive the base pay. If the employee exceeds more than 8 hours, the system will allocate 1.5 times the base pay to the employee. Where an employee works more than 12 hours, the employee will receive 2 times their base pay. Scenario 2. If you are setting up a weekly rule, you can simply select the weekly rule and configure it so that employees should work 8 hours per day, and if they exceed 40 hours for the entire week, the system will allocate 1.5 times the base pay. So again, let's configure this in the system. Scenario 3. If you are setting up a consecutive days rule, you can select the consecutive days rule and set it up that the employee should work 8 hours per day and the employee should work 6 consecutive days. Anything over and above this will be deemed as overtime, and remuneration will be 1.5 times their base pay. So let's get this set up in the system. Now let's take a look at the round-off rules. It can be difficult to handle very small segments of employee logged hours, such as seconds or just a couple of minutes. These micro periods of work time can be challenging when you are trying to finalize your weekly or monthly payroll runs. 2 main round-off rules can be configured in the system. For example, if you have selected the option to round off to the nearest 5 minutes, should an employee perform a punch-in at 8:26 a.m., then based on the above round-off punch-in rule, the system will take the punch-in time as 8:30 a.m. Also, you have the option to round off punch-in time to different shift times. To see both actual and rounded punch times in employee attendance records, simply check the boxes labeled View Actual Punch-in Time. The same concept applies to rounding off to punch out and shift times as well. You can round off punch out time and round off to punch out shift times. If punch out happens at 5:58 p.m., the system will round this to 6 p.m. These round off rules align punch times more consistently with pay policies. You can also define the rules for working days, non-working days, and holidays. The system allows you to set up the rules by enabling this option, which then allows you to configure the required rules according to your organization's defined pay policy rules. For instance, how do the pay policy requirements apply if an employee works on a non-working day or on a holiday? Their basic wage should be computed based on the number of hours they work on a non-working day or a holiday. Additionally, now you can filter for a required set of employees based on the pay policy to which they are assigned by simply using the available search field options.
Thank you for watching this video. If you have any further questions, please contact us at info@orangehrm.com. For any support matters, drop an email to goldsupport@orangehrm.com or visit our website at www.orangehrm.com.